Hello everyone, this is Joe. This is my first Gimp tutorial and my first time using the software for making this video, so if it looks like I'm going astray, please forgive me and just kind of bear with me. And we're going to talk today about our sparkle effect. I've tried using a sparkle effect in the past, and I tried using the one that's located up here in filters, but I never really got it to work the way I wanted it to. And I found some YouTube videos on how to use the sparkle effect, but most of them weren't quite what I was looking for. I found one video that was close, so I thought I would kind of take what I learned from that one and run with it a little bit, and just kind of experiment, and I found what worked for me. But I'm going to try and give you a quick little video here that doesn't involve a bunch of formulas and jumping through hoops and blah blah blah, just something that's straightforward. So let's get to it. First thing we're going to do is open our new image, and I'm going to use the default 640 by 400. Doesn't matter what size you use. And we need a black background, so either bucket fill or whatever. Just get your black background, and then we're going to make sure that we have that we change our foreground color to white. This will make it easier for us to see what we're doing. Next thing we're going to do is select the paintbrush tool, and down here with the brush options, we're going to click on that. This box will pop up and you'll see a paintbrush icon down here in the bottom right corner. Then we're going to click on that. That's the paintbrush dialog box. And down at the bottom of the box, you'll see you can make a new brush. So click on that tab that says new brush, and we're going to click on the diamond. And you'll see the diamond down here in the corner. I'll make this a little bit bigger so you can hopefully see a little better. And now we're just going to play with these settings a little bit. If we move the radius slider, that makes our diamond larger. And the neat part about this process is that while you're messing with these sliders, you can actually, at the same time, click on your black background that you just made and kind of see what the final result is going to be. So now I like to make my brushes a little bit larger, then that way when I'm working on a project I can just use the scale slider to make it larger or smaller. If I move this down and start with a tiny little diamond, it's really hard to make it bigger and make it look good. So I have to just start big and make it smaller if I need to later on. Now the spike slider will determine your number of spikes, as you might have guessed. I can kind of see what that's going to look like. Now your hardness button is going, or your hardness slider is going to determine how opaque or how transparent your diamond is. So if we slide this all the way to the right and then click on our image, we can see that that's just super white, no transparency whatsoever. That just basically gives us a shape. But if we take it and slide it all the way down the other way, now we kind of start to get a little more transparent and looks a little more like a sparkle. So we're just going to put that somewhere around 25 for now. And your aspect ratio is going to, for the lack of a better description, determine the thickness of your spikes. So let's play with that for a minute. So there's kind of a medium in the middle sort of spike. There's a little bit thinner one. Now if we go back all the way the other direction, there's kind of a super fuzzy, thicker. Personally, I like mine to be really thin. I mean, if you imagine you're working on a picture like a diamond ring or something, you want to put a nice sparkle in a diamond ring, you want it to have the thinner spikes like that. The angle button, or the angle slider, excuse me, will change the angle of your spikes. You can see there how the sparkle kind of spins as I move the slider back and forth. And I really don't do too much with the spacing. I'm just going to leave that right where it is. But the really nice part about this method right here is that if you look up here in this box, you'll see that as you're working on your sparkle, it's already created in your brushes. So all you really need to do is name it, which I'm going to call this Sparkle Tutorial, because I'm probably just going to go back in here later and just erase that, since I already have my other diamonds up here that I like, or my other sparkles. But you call yours whatever you want to call it, just so you know what it is when you go look for it. And once you have it named, all you need to do is just close this box and here's your sparkle. And then at this point you can go in here with the slider scale and make it bigger, or you can make it smaller. That's a little too small. But I mean, that's the easiest way that I've found to do the sparkle. And I think you should probably find that it's going to be easiest for you too. I hope this video was helpful. Please leave a comment and let me know one way or the other if this helped or not. And thank you for watching, and have fun with your sparkles.